I think what we're witnessing, if you're not chilled by what you've seen in the last week in terms of the policy of the British government, the policing, the mass mobilization of mobs of armed and masked men patrolling the streets of many towns and cities in this country, violent attacks on lone individuals just walking around minding their own business, police arresting elderly men and them getting jailed, police remanding people in Northern Ireland for just attending unauthorised demonstrations, police remanding people for going to the Downing Street demonstration last week. This is truly chilling what is happening in our country. It is totalitarianism. Now, my suggestion is we do this. We were talking about building a cultural movement. We must continue to do that. It's absolutely vital that we build community, that we get people proud to be British, and we build a deep community that is well able to look after the people in that community. And I'm talking people of all backgrounds. If you love the United Kingdom, you are welcome into our movement. Doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Sikh, it doesn't matter. You are welcome into our movement and our community. However, what we need to do double quick is build political structures that are deep, that are robust, that have a plan and a strategy. Is it just one party? Is it an amalgamation of several parties? Well, that needs to all shake out over the next year or so. But this needs to be done right now. I'm glad that UKIP are having a resurgence. Lawrence Fox said on Fox and the Father, I was going to say Fox and the Father last night, that he is going to start doing stuff with Reclaim. Reform, I've no time for reform after what Nigel Farage has done. If Reform get rid of Nigel Farage and become a democratic structure and actually allow patriots to join, it might be worth looking at, but I don't think so. I think it's got to be UKIP and Reclaim have got to be the parties that we use. Now, that's me just shooting from the hip here, guys. I haven't put a lot of thought into this, but we need a political answer, because this totalitarian state and this lunatic that is now running the country, they need to be voted out in 2029. If it is the only chance of saving our country. So the answer has to be a political answer. Yes, it's cultural. Yes, it's faith-based. Yes, it's based on British values. All of those things that we've been promoting, they're vitally important. But the political answer has to be put in place now if we've got any chance of winning in 2029. And believe you me, the Tories are finished. What Keir Starmer doesn't realise, the British people are a people that believe in fairness. And the British people are a people that do not like dictatorship and totalitarianism. We're an eccentric people. We're a good people. We're a kind people. But we do not put up with totalitarianism, and we must take a stand. Many of us may go to prison in the next few years, not because we've done anything wrong, but because of the overreach of this totalitarian legalistic state. And we must fight politically. As our only chance is to make political structures that are robust enough to win elections and take power, seize power back in this country from these disgusting, treacherous politicians, this liberal elite that has sold our country out. I believe they're traitors. That's what I believe. You can make your own mind up. But they must go. They must be kicked out of power. And then we must start investigating them to see if they've committed the offence of treason. There needs to be, after this Parliament is over and we manage to kick these people out and get our own people in, these people must be investigated for treason. And if they've been found to have committed treason against the British people, against our country, they must serve long prison sentences. That's what I believe. But guys, this is serious. What is happening in this country is serious. It's unprecedented. I've never seen anything like it before. And we need to hold our nerve and we need to stand for what's right. And our movement is right, because our movement is non-sectarian. It's colourblind. We're not playing the identity politics game. We want everybody who loves the UK, as my friend Paul Thorpe says, who's got red, white and blue in their heart. We want all of those people in our movement. And we're not going to give up. I may go to prison. Not because I've done anything wrong, but because I've got a voice. And it seems to me that vile dictator that has taken over our country, that vile, disgusting snake of a human being, wants to put us all in prison and silence us. Well, if that's the case, let's just see what happens at the next election. We must build political structures, and we must get this lot out. See you all soon.